Hello friends, welcome to Palpal GK lecture series on Indian economy. This is Pallavi and in today's session we are going to cover inflation index bonds under the topic inflation. For your reference, this is the table of content for the topic inflation. Each of these topics are covered under a separate video session and for this session we are doing the sixth one, inflation index bonds. So we already know this term inflation, that is the rise in general price level over a period of time. Now to understand the term inflation index bonds, we first need to see what exactly are bond. A bond is a loan to a company or a government that pays back a fixed rate of return. So basically a bond is a loan agreement between a bond issuer and an investor. So bond issuer is a borrower and investor is a lender who is going to give money to the borrower. So here the borrower can be a government or any other company and the lender is the public or any other institution or any other company. So basically bond is a kind of debt instrument which is used to raise finance for the borrower or the bond issuer. Also, this bond has an obligation to pay back the lender or the investor a specified amount of money at specified future dates. That is, for example, we can say the bond pays back periodic interest rates to the investor as well as principal amount on the maturity. Now since bond pay back periodic interest, we need to revisit the relation between a real and nominal interest rate. So this we have already done in a separate video. Please refer to it for better clarity. So basically we know that real interest rate is adjusted for inflation. So real interest rate is equal to nominal interest rate minus the rate of inflation. Also we know that during the periods of inflation the creditor or the lender loses and the debtor or the borrower gains. Now again we have done this concept in detail under effects of inflation. So you can revisit that lecture if you are having any doubt regarding this relationship. So basically because of inflation the real rate of interest comes out to be lesser than the nominal rate of interest and as such the lender receives lesser returns in real terms. Now here in this case of bond, the bond issuer is the borrower, so he would be at gain whenever there would be an inflation, and the lender, let's say the general public who is giving money to the company and taking or buying bonds, would lose in real terms whenever there would be an inflation. Now this can create a kind of apprehension for the lender to buy bonds. To address this concern only, we have inflation index bonds. So these are basically issued by the sovereign. Sovereign is the government. So basically IIBs are issued by the government which provides the investor a constant return irrespective of the level of inflation in the economy. So basically these are issued as a part of approved government market borrowing program, and also it guarantees a certain real rate of returns on the bond irrespective of the inflation in the economy. So the objective of inflation index bond is to provide a hedge, that is an insurance from any kind of financial loss, and to safeguard the investor against macroeconomic risk in the economy. That is, by promising certain returns in real terms, the government is making the bond attractive for the public to invest in irrespective of the macroeconomic risk that can be in the form of increase in inflation level in the economy. Now there is another similar term, capital index bond. These were issued by the government of India in 1997, but there is one basic difference between capital index bond and inflation index bond. Capital index bond provided inflation protection only to the principal amount and not to the interest payment, whereas inflation index bond, which was introduced in 2013, it provides inflation protection to both principal as well as the interest payments. So this was all for this session. I hope you have liked it, and for better clarity of concepts, especially for the beginners, I would suggest please try to follow all the lectures in the proper sequence, and also please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and that's all. Have a very nice day. Thank you very much.